Hi, I'm Dr. Dave Janda. Welcome back to Operation Freedom Briefings. The goal of these briefings and my weekly radio show, Operation Freedom, is to provide you information the bought-off, lamestream, fake media will never provide. Join us at davejanda.com. We have a public side and a subscription side. You can stream our radio show every Sunday from 2 to 5 Eastern on our website. Please join us. We have great content, information the bought-off, lamestream, fake media will never provide. The topic of today's presentation is the Obamas, as well as the Clintons and the Bushes and their owners, the criminal globalist syndicate, their failed attempt of the coup of the Trump administration. Look, I recently was interviewed by Greg Hunter on USAWatchdog.com. Go to Greg's YouTube channel, go to Greg's website, watch that interview, and we discuss the globalist syndicate and the different factions, or silos as they're called. The Rothschild-Rockefeller axis of globalists that has, if you will, adversely affected not just our country, but the world for a number of decades, is in trouble. Zero Hedge recently took our interview with Greg Hunter and ran a story. The Rothschild-Rockefeller axis must go down to save America. Yeah, and I believe also to save the freedom-loving people of the world. You see, the globalists are intent in stripping freedom and liberty of every American and every person of the world. And they've been really successful so far, but they're now having trouble. And the reason is because the failed coup attempt that they use their middle-level managers for, the Obamas, the Clintons, the Bushes, Soros, all middle-level managers for the globalists, their takedown of Trump has failed. And now, the lower-level puppets, if you will, are also in the process of failing. How do I know that? Well, because we have some outing of information that's exposing these lower-level globalists who are in turn, I believe, turning on the middle level of puppets, that being Obamas, Clintons, Bushes, Soroses, which ultimately will lead to the takedown of the highest echelon of the globalist syndicate, the criminal globalist syndicate, that being the Rothschilds and the Rockefellers. Now, how do I know the lower level is starting to flip and going down? Recent article from RestoreAmericaGlory.com. Republican congressional investigators released a new set of text messages between FBI officials Peter Strzok and Lisa Page, both of which I believe are low-level globalists. And they prove that the Obama White House was coordinating secretly with the intelligence community in the Trump-Russia investigation, quite contrary to the story they were telling the public. In the text, GOP investigators say Strzok and Page indicate that the White House, the CIA led by John Brennan, the NSA led by Clapper, the FBI led by Comey, and the Department of Justice led by Loretta Lynch, formerly also Eric Holder, and the Democrat leadership in the Senate, Harry Reid, were all colluding and sharing information as the 2016 race between Trump and Hillary Clinton was just getting started in August of 2016. They conclude the article with the following: this could be the beginning of the end for the former President Obama, his staff, as well as former members of their administration, Hillary Clinton, and their claims of distance from the intelligence community's investigation into Trump's supposed collusion with Russia. Now look, we broke this wide open on Operation Freedom. Go to davejanda.com. We have a featured interview, it's free, you can get it, that we did with General Tom McInerney in March of 2017, over a year ago. In that interview, General McInerney presents information from Admiral Lyons that he had obtained, and actually this was confirmed also on our platform by Bill Binney, former NSA mega whistleblower, that the Obama administration, under the direction of Obama and Valerie Jarrett, utilized Brennan, the head of the CIA, Clapper, the director of national intelligence, to hire a guy by the name of Dennis Montgomery to create a platform called the Hammer. The Hammer was developed to surreptitiously monitor emails, phone calls, financial transactions, all internet activity of the incoming Trump administration as well as millions of Americans. You. Barack Obama, a mid-level manager for the globalist syndicate, violated not only Trump's Fourth Amendment rights, but your Fourth Amendment rights. Now, in particular, they targeted Trump. And what they did is then they utilized that information to create a fake dossier that was paid for by the DNC and the Clinton campaign, and then took that fake dossier, brought it to the FISA court, got this surveillance warrant, which essentially was illegal because it was based on bogus information. But it was all an attempt, a coup attempt, led by Obama, a mid-level manager who was getting directions from his higher-ups, higher up the food chain in the Rothschild, Rockefeller, globalist syndicate criminal axis. This is information the bought-off, lamestream fake media will never provide you. Why? Because some people still, and they're delusional, see them as the mainstream media. All of that mainstream media is a propaganda arm of the globalist syndicate. This is the type of information we provide on our radio show Operation Freedom every Sunday. This is the type of information we provide on the public side of DaveJanda.com, and we deep dive on issues with unbelievable guests. This week, we have Bob Mazur, former DEA agent, good friend of mine, who brought down Pablo Escobar and the Medellin drug cartel and exposed the criminal banking syndicate. This type of information we have on our subscription platform, all for 30 cents a day at DaveJanda.com. I hope you join us. Until next time, this is Dave Janda signing off. Dream big and dare to fail.